When you first install WordPress, you're going to be greeted with this sort of a welcome screen. Your website name. In this case, I've installed WordPress in the folder How to Make a Website, because after much thought, I chose this phrase because I think that WordPress can be used not just as a blog or a news type service, but you could actually make fully functioning websites with it. And so for this tutorial series, I decided I'm going to call it How to Make a Website and place the WordPress installation in that folder. If you haven't already watched the video on how to install WordPress, be sure to check that out on my channel. There should be a one-click WordPress install, and just follow those steps and you can put WordPress in any folder. I just wanted to call my folder how-to-make-a-website. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is log in. Since I know this is the folder in which it's installed, I'm going to go to remoteworks.com/how-to-make-a-website/ Now you could either say wp-admin or just admin. So I'm just going to say admin. And if I did that, oh, what's going on? I think it's login. Or let's just do wp-admin. So it's wp-admin -admin. And you'll be greeted with a screen that looks like this. I'm going to enter in my credentials. So in the last video, we covered what a fully functioning site looks like. I took you guys through the back end, and we looked at the site, which had like 19 pages or something for my current site. But a new website where you have a fresh install, and I've installed WordPress in this folder, How to Make a Website. Notice that there's nothing. There's one example post. That's what WordPress gives you when you first install. There's one example post. It's the usual hello world test post that's always there. And one page. So that's like an example page that WordPress gives you. It's called sample page. So if you want, you can check it out. It's just a simple page with nothing. I'm going to hold a control key, and if you're on a Mac, you want to hit the command key. But this is a sample page. In this video, I'm going to show you the difference between a post and a page, because that's a common misconception sometimes. So when you're dealing with a post, let's start with a post. What is a post? A post is usually something that is a little bit more frequent in nature. So say, for example, if you are, publishing some news type service. So you have a blog, and you're organizing your blog posts or blog news based, or even a video log, doesn't matter. You're organizing it by date, author. It's pretty frequent. It welcomes comments from people. It's a little bit more social. And that's what you normally use for posts. Whereas for page, and notice that in this menu that they give us, post did not appear, because post is more like a frequent type of update. It has categories, you tag that information, etc. Now, when it comes to pages, it's a little bit different. Pages are a little bit more permanent in nature. For my site, I've used 19 pages last time. There were 19 pages, if I remember that right. And it's stuff that you normally wouldn't change that often, like an About Me page or something that requires hierarchy. So if I went to my site and looked at, notice that under the portfolio, this is the main heading. And I'm not going to go in and keep changing all of these. I could have, if I wanted to, used a post style so that I could always update it. But I don't want to do that because I want to keep a separate page for each one, and I wanted to organize it more like a menu. Okay, so contact me, this is, and then about me, this is more like these are permanent pages. I'm not changing every day, so I'm not going to frequently update the About Ramona page or the contact page. It's just a simple form. Whereas if I had, say, a news, something that's a little bit more newsworthy, or what I plan on doing with these tutorial series is to have this folder, how to make a website, and have a link going from here eventually, like a drop-down link that says how to make a website, and then have those posts. Notice I said posts, so it'll be a page, the single page, like when you go to learning resources. It's just a page. Whereas I could, if I wanted to have people study Drupal, just click on each of these, and each of these could be posts because they will frequently change. I'll put a new post on how to make a website every day, and it'll show you how to make a website using the free software WordPress. Okay, so that's kind of like the difference between a post and a page. Post, frequent update, pages, not that frequent. You can edit it. It's available via a menu. It's more parent-child in nature. And people don't normally comment on pages. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to go ahead and create a new page, a new post actually. We'll start with posts, and it'll get you started with the process of building out your site.